First, you want to create a custom configuration for Persona 5. Set preferred SPU threads to 2, and if you have a 4-core CPU or below, set it to 1. Change SPU block size to mega and SPU exfloat accuracy to relax. Now head on to GPU tab. Here you can change the resolution scale to match your monitor. You should only use numbers like 100, 200, 300. Non-integer values can cause graphical issues. And also turn on VSync. Having VSync disabled causes some screen tearing in the cutscenes. Now if you have a low-end CPU, head on over to the Advanced tab and change maximum burst threads to 4. Do this only if you have a low-end system. And that's the configuration part. As for the patch part, head on to the game's patch manager, enable 60 FPS, disable DLC unlock messages, skip intro videos, and most importantly, enable mod support. This lets you to install mods for your game. You might ask, why do you need to install mods? There are some graphical issues due to resolution scaling that causes corrupted dialog portraits. And there are also technical issues when you enable 60 FPS patch. The character might glitch out or get stuck in an elevator. And the only fix to that issues is to install their corresponding fixes as mods. Thankfully, most mods available for download are formatted to be used with a tool called Aemulus, and we can use it to have multiple mods active at once. Go ahead and minimize RPCS3, head on to this GitHub page and download the latest Aemulus package manager. Extract the 7-zip file to the location you want your Aemulus to be installed. Now open the program, select Persona 5 from the top left menu. Now click the gear icon to open the config window. You need to go back to RPCS3 and right click on Persona 5 and select open install folder. Copy its path and paste it here. The same goes for locating eboot file. It's inside the USR dir folder. For the RPCS3.xex, just locate wherever your RPCS3 executable file is stored. When you're finished, check all the checkboxes and click unpack base files. This might take a few minutes depending on your system, and bear in mind that you just need to do this once. After it's done, click OK, then close the config window. For installing mods, head up to download packages and sort it by popular. This is basically a game banana browser that lets you download mods and install it directly from this software. For fixing the game's issues, I recommend these two mods. The first one is the Fix Softlock for community patches, and the other one is Persona 5 Royale Bus Stops. This one fixes the dialogue portrait issues. That's it. That's basically all the mods you need to have in order to fix these issues. But on the other hand, you're free to install other mods to make your gaming experience much better. For example, there is a mod that refills your ammo after the battle, or there is one that replaces the controller button UI. One changes the main font to Persona 5 Royale, and there are also a lot of backports mods, making your game to look more like Persona 5 Royale. You can browse mods by yourself as much as you like. After you're done downloading mods, select Manage Packages in the top left to return to the package manager. Now you should see the packages you have downloaded in the grid. You can disable or enable any package. You can also drag packages up and down to change their priority. For example, you want to drag the Softlock patch down in the grid because it's a low priority mod, and it works the best when you drag it down the grid. Once you've finished organizing your package loadout, click the hammer button to build the package loadout, then click yes. And now Aemulus will merge your packages and copy them over. The process may take a few minutes. After it's done, click OK. Bear in mind that you can make changes in Aemulus, rebuild your loadout as many times as you want. Now you can click the launch button to launch the game. That's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. There is also a very famous mod, and it's called Persona 5 EX. This one is basically a collection of custom code patches and other mods merged into one package somehow, and it's super popular, and it really makes so many quality of life changes in the game, and I really recommend you to install this one. I will make a separate video about how to install it because it's a little more complicated than installing normal mods.